This is Babylon to Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Windsor. This was a black historian, all right? He was a scholar in the sense of today, all right? You know, a scholar is not someone just went to college yesterday. These men studied over years and years. So he is Rudolph R. Windsor. What did he write?
It says, in the year 65 BC, the Romans army under Pompey captured Jerusalem.
So this was under 70 AD of the fall of Jerusalem. Do you understand, sis? Read.
In 70 AD, General Vespasian slaughtered during the period of the military governors of Palestine. Many outrage and atrocity were committed against the residue of the people.
So many atrocities were committed against the people of Israel at this time. All right, read.
During the period from Pompey to Julius, has been estimated that over 100 million Jews fled into Africa.
Fled into where?
Africa.
Because Jerusalem, guess what? It was part of Africa, but this was when they fled deeper into Africa. Do you understand? At one stage, it was one landmass before they made the Suez Canal and now call it the Middle East. Yeah, this was something that was done later on. It was always one landmass, right?
Fleeing from Roman persecution.
From Roman persecution.
And slavery.
And what?
And slavery.
Right?
The slave market were full of black Jewish slaves.
What color were these Jews?
Black Jewish slaves.
Now this scholar has recorded that they are black Jews. Do you understand? And they were slaves, yeah, at the markets. So this shows you from the year 70 AD, this is 70 years after Christ died, we had black Jews back then. Yeah, so what we're showing you is that there's historical facts that goes all the way back that we don't know about unless you fully research these things. Yeah, so one of the things that we now link the Bible with, when you read Luke, get me Luke 21 and verse 20. Sis, I thank you for your time. You know, I appreciate it, but we're going to now link the Bible to show you what Jesus Christ prophesied what would happen to the true Israelites at that time. Watch this, my sister. Luke 21 and verse 20. Watch this. This is what Rudolph R. Windsor spoken about in his book that he wrote. All right, Luke 21 and verse 20.
And the scripture said, and when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies.
So this is the warning from Christ, says, when you see Jerusalem being surrounded with armies, read.
Then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Know that the destruction is near. Read.
Verse 21. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
Flee to the where?
To the mountains.
The mountains is deeper into Africa. Do you understand, read?
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
And those that are in Jerusalem flee. Don't come back. Read.
And let not them that are in the countries enter thereunto.
And those that are outside in other countries don't come back to Jerusalem, because this is a time of destruction. This is the warning from Jesus Christ. It's prophesying here. Read.
For these be the days of vengeance.
These be the days of vengeance. Read.
That all things which are written.
Which are what?
Which are written.
Is already written in Deuteronomy. We can go through that at a later time, or I can show you more on that later on. Read.
May be fulfilled.
May be what?
Fulfilled.
Because what was written must be fulfilled. Read.
Verse 23. But woe unto them that are with child.
Mothers with young babies. Read.
And to them that give suck.
And
in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
7, all these evil that happened to their people, they will have Remembrance Day for the soldiers that killed innocent people. Do you understand? They will have these things, but we must forget about the evil that happened to us.
Yeah. Yeah, unbelievable.
You see, sister, they never forget the evil they do to each other.
Yeah.
We didn't do evil to them. It's them do it to each other. So the hypocrisy is hypocrisy.
Another thing that you must ignore
We hope you answer.
when they use
Babylon.
the word racism, it's a trigger word
don't know if it's
to attract his people. Right? So his voice went up, and you see how they start.
Other star, yeah, looking at it.
Sis, you know what? Get me Matthew
Whenever the
15,
big
24.
we always the one suck.
Right. Get me Matthew 15. This is why, because I've had a conversation with him before, and he wanted to know, okay, why do you say the Bible is only your book? Because it's not a universal book. That's what we
Yeah.
need to understand. Why do you think the whole world is always on our net? Why do you think it's us that always get the brunt of it all? You look at this high street. How many shops do we have on these high streets as a people? Okay, we see one or two Brazilian stores. Do we see shops? Do we see warehouses? Do you understand? Who predominantly runs the market? Whose economy is more higher when it comes to currency rate than others?
Yeah, you're
Do you understand it? And it's not us. We don't set the rules. We follow the
the
rules.
research comes from there.
Exactly. And it's our land that they're taking and making it. And this is a first world country, and our countries become third world.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
which is unbelievable.
Matthew 15, 24. I need to show you this. This is Christ.
Matthew 15, verse 24.
Uh-huh.
But he answered and said,
This is what Christ answered. In fact, read from verse 21.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Verse 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon.
Tyre and Sidon is an African nation of people. Yeah, read.
And behold, a woman of Canaan,
A woman of what?
a woman of Canaan,
Uh-huh.
came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying,
Uh-huh.
Have mercy on me, O Lord,
Cried and said, Have mercy on me, O Lord. I want you to follow, sis. Read.
thou son of David.
Uh-huh.
My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
Read.
Verse 23. But he answered her not a word.
He what?
He answered her not a
So
word.
Christ ignored her. We can agree. Christ ignored this woman. Read on.
And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away,
His disciples now come and said, Send her away. Why?
for she crieth after us.
So she's crying even after us as well. Read.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So Christ replied and said, He is only sent unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. What is that telling you? He ignored her. His disciples sent her away. And now he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. What is that telling us? Because if he came for everyone, why did he ignore her? Why did he reply, I am only sent to Israel? Oh. Why? Read Matthew 18 and verse 11. Because what we're trying to show you, these are things that are not taught to us.
Yeah.
We are taught to just be accepted to everyone while everyone rejects us. But all along, the Bible is accepting us, but rejecting everyone else. And I'm not making it up. Because again, I'm going to give you what Christ says. Read that.
Matthew 18, verse 11.
Uh-huh.
For the Son of Man,
The Son of Man is who? Christ. Read.
for the Son of Man is come to save,
To what?
to
To
save,
do what?
to
The
save
Son of Man is come to save what?
that which was lost.
That which was what?
Was lost.
Who was lost? Israelites. The lost sheep of the house of Israel. I want you to always remember, when you leave here today, just know that we are lost. It's the same people that was lost then that's lost now today, because we were even in a worse captivity. This is the worst captivity that we are in as a people. Do you know why? Because back then we knew who we are. We were still keeping a lot of the commandments, yeah, to keep us out of sin. Today we're in full-fledged sin because we're not keeping the commandments. That's even worse, because now we don't know who we're serving, what we're serving, and what we need to do to get salvation.
But Christ, before he died, well, he came to free everyone, right? And us included, right? That's what us,
I know.
as he told me.
That's what we were told.
Yeah.
But what we've read, is that what we've read? All right, get Matthew 1:21. We're gonna start before his
This is
birth.
like a study, like
It
going
is.
through the
It
whole
is.
thing.
And I know you've given us, your time, and we appreciate it. But I have to show you that. Look, it's what the Bible says. It's not we're making it up. Do you understand? Now listen to what the angel told Jesus' parents from before he was born, and I want you to tell me what this means.
Matthew 1 and verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins.
You shall do what?
Save his people from their sins.
Why does he have to save his people from their sins? Right.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It adds up from what we read in the Old Testament up until this point that he can only be speaking about his people because Christ was an Israelite. Do you understand? He's going to save his people from their sins. Now, to prove chapter 2, verse 6, who his people are, we're going to prove all things. We're not going to leave no stone unturned. Who is his people? Matthew 2, verse 6.
Matthew 2 and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judea. No, sorry. I'll read again. And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah.
Uh-huh.
For out of thee shall come a governor
Out of Judah shall come a governor, read.
that shall rule my people Israel.
Who's his people?
Israel.
Who's God's people? Israel. Luke 1:68. We're gonna get more and more and more. What's this?
Yes.
I'm showing you it's
No, yeah.
repetitive. It's gonna be repetitive. But there's a history in here that you'll need to learn. And
Yeah.
again, as I
You
said,
need to go through
Yeah.
and to understand.
we can't go through it all today, obviously.
Yeah.
But I have to give you some key points in showing you where we're coming from and from what this guy was trying to accuse us of, saying that, oh, the Bible is for everybody. Do you know what I mean? But we clearly read it's for his people and to save them from their sins. Read.
Luke 1, verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
Of who?
Of Israel.
Who's the God of who? Who is he the God of?
Yeah.
He's the God of Israel. We didn't make it up. We're showing you now we can read. Before we weren't allowed to read or else they would have killed us. They would have hanged us from trees. That was the punishment for reading. Why didn't they want us to read? If you're saying
Reading, when you say reading, is in their language or in our language, because we have our.
we did have our own
Yeah.
language, right?
Yeah.
But we weren't allowed
To read
to read their language because they have to hand these down for their people to understand. They need to keep us down because if they allow us to come up, guess what's gonna happen? Their kingdom is gonna fall. But we need to come together and make sure that our kingdom rise. You understand? Read. Yes, be the Lord.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel,
Uh-huh.
for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
Redeem whose people?
His people.
His people. Say it again, read.
Verse 69. He have raised up a horn of salvation for the house, for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
So from the beginning of the world up until this time, it hasn't changed. It's been the same. You understand? The prophets have been speaking about his people being saved. Read.
71. That we should be saved from our enemies.
Wait. That we should be what?
Saved from our enemies.
Do you know who the enemies are?
The ones that they were.
Right. Everyone outside of Israel,
Chosen ones.
God calls them the enemies. Do you understand? I didn't make it up. And we can see why they're the enemy, because your enemy is not going to teach you the truth. They're not going to tell you what you need to do. They're not going to treat you the same. They're not going to deal with you correctly. Everything that they do is to keep us down, is to oppress us. Look at Africa. How many years have they had their necks on Africa? Their hands in our pockets.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Still, over and over. So the Bible calls them the enemy and that we're going to be saved from them when Christ returns. If for argument's sake, let's say that they are gonna be part of this, then who are we gonna be saved from? Who's everyone in the world is gonna be saved from?
Well, if we spiritual,
Spiritual. Where is the spiritual?
Well,
exactly, because this is what we're taught.
yeah.
But the real enemy is physical, controlled by spiritual.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But it's still physical. Because was slavery spiritual or was it physical? And who were these physical people that committed these physical acts? Do you understand? Europeans, even the Chinese, the Arabs. Have you ever heard about the sub-Saharan slave trade? The Arabs converting us to Islam.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah. The Bible tells us that they are the enemy, not because we're making it up. It's because the history that we have gone through, we can see it according to the Bible. Because it's already written. Everything that we've said is backed up already by the Bible.
That's what it is, yeah.
Do you understand? And my sister, there's many more to learn. And I felt you've given us very good time, and I appreciate it.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, His word, His word, His word.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.